Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and in this video, we're going to take a little hike in the woods, and we're going to talk about 5G again. This isn't really something that I would normally spend 2 videos on, because I feel like I covered it as well as I wanted to the first time around. But I continue to hear people talk about it, and I rarely hear the particular part discussed that I want to hear discussed, because a lot of people tend to talk about the health effects of 5G. And it may well have worse health effects than 4G or other types of electromagnetic exposure than we're constantly exposed to currently. But we're not doing very much to counteract the effects of a lot of the unhealthy things that we expose ourselves to. And while it is a concern when people in government are willing to expose us to things that may be even worse than what we're already exposed to, the real concern for me in 5G is not whether or not it might break my DNA down or cause cancer. I'm pretty sure a lot of my generation are dying of cancer no matter what we do. But the immediate health effects, sorry, not health effects, but real world effects that we might expect from the implementation of 5G and a lot of the stuff that can be done using it. The Internet of Things is a somewhat separate internet from the World Wide Web, which is used to catalog the unique serial numbers of various different items. These serial numbers are often attached to RFID chips, which are, in some cases, nearly microscopic and at an industrial level, printable and insertable into fabric. And multiple large corporations have stated their intent to make all items which they sell to consumers uniquely identifiable using radio frequencies. And when put in conjunction with cell phones and scanners at the entry to large box stores, this would allow them to connect unique items to individuals. And the concern with 5G that this brings up is that rather than waiting until a person walks through the door of, say, a Walmart with RFID items and their cell phone connecting all those things together, 5G antenna can now, using their power and accuracy, pinpoint the exact location of these items very accurately using triangulation. Essentially allowing people with access to the 5G antenna to know precisely which items are where on a person's body or in their house, if they have the ability to precisely triangulate various 5G devices nearby. What this does is allows people with this access a digital location footprint for various real-world items using only digital cues. So 5G may well cause health risks from the electromagnetic radiation baking your cells or breaking your DNA or doing various nasty things. But the part that really concerns me about 5G is the ability in real time and very soon in the future, if not already, to produce a real world 3D blueprint of all the items that contain a nearly microscopic and unique RFID chip, and who uses them, how they use them, and where in their house they use them. One of the most concerning things about it is that most of the people who should be gravely concerned about someone else having this kind of invasive access to their privacy are mostly concerned with the potential health effects that it might have, while at the same time perhaps not doing everything they can to counteract the negative health effects that they can be certain of in their life. I know that I'm not. And I know that until I'm eating as healthy as possible and doing all these other things that will definitely give me cancer sooner rather than later, I'm going to worry about the immediate effects of other things before I worry about their potential cumulative health effects. So just a few things to think of. It's even, in my mind, possible that they would rather people be talking about potential health effects that can be written off by doctors and completely ignoring the likelihood that other people know which jeans you wear the most and which pajamas you like to sleep in. Because I fully believe that if they don't already have unique serial number chips in all of our items that we purchase from certain manufacturers, they intend to, and not even with malicious intent for many of them, just as part of a really good inventory control system. Anyways, I hope that was interesting. I hope it gets some people thinking about some of the practical effects of things, rather just the theoretical effects of things. Not necessarily for the same reasons that everyone else does, but I do think that it could be a very big deal. Anyways, I hope you're all well out there. Everybody stay safe.